evening, and welcome to Strive Black Unity News. I'm your hostess for tonight, Iva Wilson. Tonight, our guest is the recipient of the 1994 Business Award, Mr. William Jackson. Welcome.
Hi.
Mr. Jackson is the chief executive of a family-owned business, Personal Touch Printing and Most High Tech Incorporated. Being the head of these companies, tell me, how has your business become a success in the community?
Well, we started our business in 1988, and from then we've grown to a point where we have now we're operating 2 businesses out of the same location, and we wish to expand. At the moment, we are planning on doing some expansion in the coming months, and that will be, shall we say, for us to see. But so far we have 2 nice operational businesses right here in the community, and we've grown and become successful with it so far.
Mr. Jackson, you've worked on a national and local level. Could you elaborate and let us know how that has been for you?
Well, on a national and an international basis, I've done some work with one of the top 100 companies back in the 80s, and I had the opportunity of working with one of the manufacturers, a black manufacturer of a product. It was a FM tuna, and it was the finest tuna on the market. It was primarily being utilized by radio and TV stations to analyze signal, and they would get a visual presentation. The tuna was available on the market at $5,000, and we were able to take the company from a point of ground zero to having one of them put in the White House. So that was quite an achievement, I can say, that we have accomplished on our own.
On a national level?
On a national, and since it was primarily on a, shall we say, on a market that was open to all individuals, shall we say, on an international basis. Some of the other companies, international companies, found that they could utilize this tuna in regard to their operation, and they ordered, I did take a few orders from other countries that were ordering it, and that did prove to be very beneficial in my learning experience.
Being an entrepreneur, you must have motivated lots of people to go on and have an incentive to maybe start their own businesses or just becoming involved in community aspects. Can you share any of that with us?
Yes, we have a number of individuals that we have trained. We've interned some individuals from the community itself on a local basis, and we've taught computer literacy to a number of our interns, and they have come to the point where they themselves have learned quite a few programs, and we're able to now function in the job market on a professional basis. And the more you know, the more you're going to grow with this. So consequently, we stress you're learning as much as possible so that you can grow as much as possible.
I kind of skipped this and got right into knowing how you became successful in the community. I'm just wondering, how does it feel to be the 1994 Business Award recipient?
Well, to me, I really have enjoyed the opportunity there of being recognized, because there are certain things that I perceive as sacred, in so much as when we recognize that we are doing something constructive in the community and we reward each other, we show that we care and we also respect one another. And this in some way shows me that our people respects us enough to reward us for our efforts, and that we're doing something constructive enough in the community to at least deserve some type of reward. And so this will, just as you would accomplish something in life, you would like to see something on the wall to show that you have accomplished something. So this is just something that we can put on the wall to say that we have at least accomplished something, and at least for a year, you know, we outshined everyone. And this is a blessing all in itself, because, like I said, it shows that we ourselves care, and when we reward others for the efforts that we do, we find that it promotes goodwill.
I would think so. I'm just wondering again, how has education played a key in your successful business?
Well, education will play a very primary role in regard to any business being a success, in so much as what you learn, you'll be able to take and carry this out, or to go from point zero to even $100,000. It requires you to at least get the education that you would need in order to get or reach that particular point. It's as an individual themselves, they start out on a journey and getting the tools or taking the tools that they would need in order to successfully complete that particular journey. And education plays an important part in the way that a person will obtain, or shall we say, go through life, and make that journey will either become easier for them or it will become harder if they don't have it. Because this is what causes most of our people to suffer, is because of the fact that they are trying to go from this point to that point, and they don't want to take the time to educate themselves to get to that particular point. Whereas it's expected that they would drop in their lap or that type of a philosophy, and that don't happen. That don't happen, especially even if you win a lottery and all of a sudden you are dropped hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars. Without proper education, somebody would come along and just sucker you right out of it, because you have no knowledge of how to even handle it and to make it work for you, rather than just having it. And you know what I mean? With proper education, you can take certain things. You'll be able to take, if that did happen to you, you would be able to go and channel it into certain different ways that will become a money-making operation for you, so you won't be sitting by and not letting anything grow. You know what I mean? Because that's basically what it is. You need to let it grow.
Okay. We'll be right back after these messages with Strive Black Unity News.